In the depths of winter, when the nights grow long and the world seems cloaked in darkness, something wicked stirs. No, it's not just the chill of the season. It's the mischievous and terrifying creatures of Greek folklore, the Kallikantzaros. But what exactly are these beings, and why do they emerge in the coldest months of the year? Well, sit tight, because we're about to dive into the world of these eerie little goblins, who are far from the playful figures you might expect. First things first. What exactly is a Kallikantzaros? Picture this: a small, grotesque creature with dark, twisted features. Think a goblin with sharp teeth and claws, its body covered in coarse hair, often with a tail and a devilish grin that could freeze your blood. These creatures are the stuff of nightmares, emerging from the depths of the earth during the 12 days of Christmas. Their origins are tied to ancient Greek beliefs about the underworld and the realm of the dead. They are mischievous spirits that dwell deep underground, forever attempting to cut down the world tree, a mythical tree that holds the universe together. But they can't quite succeed. Every year, they dig and hack at the tree, but as soon as they get close to cutting it down, they're sent back underground to begin the process all over again. It's a never-ending cycle, and it's part of what makes them so relentless and devious. When we talk about how the Kallikantzaros look, let me tell you, they're not the cuddly, innocent creatures you might imagine in fairy tales. These goblins are grotesque in every sense. Imagine a short, stocky creature standing barely a meter tall, with pointed ears and an ugly, disfigured face that's both animalistic and human. Their skin is usually described as dark, sometimes blackened with soot or grime from their time spent digging through the earth. And their eyes? Glowing with malice and wicked glee, reflecting their constant craving for trouble. They often sport long, sharp claws that they use to tear into food, objects, and sometimes, well, even people. Some legends say they have a taste for human blood, making them even more dangerous. Their bodies are often covered in coarse, matted hair, while their mouths are filled with razor-sharp teeth that glisten in the darkness. Now, don't let their size fool you. The Kallikantzaros might be small, but their mischief is anything but. They are notorious for the chaos they create during the 12 days between Christmas and Epiphany, when they leave the underworld to wreak havoc on the living. These creatures don't just stay underground. No, they love to emerge in the dead of night, sneaking into homes and villages to cause all sorts of trouble. Think about this. They might steal food, break dishes, knock things over, or even worse. They love playing with fire, sometimes setting homes alight just for the fun of it. But their most infamous habit is their love for disturbing the Christmas decorations. They'd sneak into houses and defile the nativity scenes, spill food and wine, and ruin the holiday spirit with their dark presence. Many families in Greece would make special precautions to avoid their visit, locking doors, hanging garlic, or even placing a bowl of water outside the door to trick the Kallikantzaros into thinking they'd drowned. It's said that one of the best ways to deal with them was to fool them into staying in the warmth of the home longer, so they wouldn't be able to return to the underworld before sunrise. The Kallikantzaros would often attempt to enter through chimneys, tricking people into thinking they were part of the family by mimicking human voices. But the Kallikantzaros aren't just there to scare you. There's a deeper meaning behind their appearance. These creatures have long been tied to the concept of darkness and chaos, and their arrival during the cold winter months reflects the ancient Greek understanding of the cyclical nature of life. Winter, in Greek mythology, represents a time of darkness, of struggle against the forces of nature. The Kallikantzaros, as creatures who rise during the dark months, are manifestations of this chaos. But here's the twist. As soon as the 12 days are up, the Kallikantzaros return to the depths of the earth, symbolizing the end of darkness and the return of light. Today, the Kallikantzaros are still very much a part of Greek culture, especially during the holiday season. These creatures have appeared in modern tales, films, and books, maintaining their role as harbingers of mischief and chaos. But they've also evolved, sometimes appearing as comic relief rather than menacing goblins. The Kallikantzaros are not just creatures of myth. They are a reminder of the darker days of winter, the mischievous forces that stir when light is absent. Whether you're a believer in folklore or simply a lover of ancient tales, these little goblins leave an impression, challenging us to think about the balance of good and evil, light and dark that exists in every season. So, next time you hear a rustling on a cold winter's night, or catch a glimpse of something moving in the shadows, remember, the Kallikantzaros might just be out there, waiting for their chance to cause a little trouble. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below. And for more captivating tales of myths and legends, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Until next time, this is When Myths Come Alive, bringing the legends of old back to life.